What's up, everybody? Welcome into another stream here tonight. Back to the Bloodborne DLC we go, ladies and gents. Yes. We are headed back once again to a what I'm sure is going to turn out to be an easy fight, right? Everybody in the chat last time was talking about how easy this fight is. We're taking on Laurence, the first Vicar. We did, I don't know how many attempts we did last night. We did probably 4 or 5 attempts at least. And we did manage to get to second phase, so that was encouraging. So I kind of already know what second phase looks like, although I'm sure that there's probably going to be like some kind of move set change or something once you get deep into its second phase health bar. But you know, we'll just have to wait and see. We didn't get super far into the health bar of second phase, but we got far enough. Pepe Perez, what's up, bro? You look like Dracula than P. You look better as Dracula than P. Oh, yeah. Probably because I mean, my family always calls me a bloodsucker, so it's probably fitting. You know what I mean? But also, I think Vampire's easier to pull off. Lies of P, like P from Lies of P, has a very distinct look. You know, you have to have like that Timothy Chalamet face. You know, very pointy, young, almost feminine-looking male face. No offense, Tim. Just saying. And whereas with a vampire, you just have to have blood on your face and wear a freaking thingy deal. You know what I'm saying? Cape or whatever. But yeah, we're rocking the vampire costume tonight. Fitting because, you know, this boss might suck the life out of me. So we're gonna, I don't know. It's kind of reverse psychology, you know. Maybe we can make the boss scared or something. We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting though. So far, I'm loving the DLC though. I will say, I am loving this DLC. It's a lot of fun. I mean, Bloodborne in general is a lot of fun. It's a great game. I put it in my big ranking. I put it in the A tier. It's an A tier game for me. I know a lot of people would put it S. I put it A. That's an argument for another day. But you know, it's an amazing game. But with the DLC, I don't know. This DLC is impressing me pretty hardcore. The DLC might elevate it to S tier if we throw DLCs in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I'll withhold judgment till the end. But you know, I'm just saying, I'm pretty impressed with what I've played so far. For me, the second phase of this boss was harder than the first one. Yeah, I don't know. Once he loses his legs, with his legs, I kind of know where to stand. There's like a little spot on the left side that you can, and if you circle to the left, you can stay out of danger for the most part pretty consistently. But once he loses his legs, he's just like down there on the ground and he can turn on a dime. I figured that out. Learned that the hard way. He can be facing completely the other way. And then once he goes to drop his attack on your face, he'll spin 370 million degrees and pinpoint right where you're standing. So we're going to have to remember that when we get to second phase. I thought maybe I could just like stand behind him. That didn't work. He just flips right around like a freaking acrobat. He's like a break dancer out there spinning on his head, but instead it's the freaking nubs of his legs. It's retarded, bro. It sucked. But we're going to get it. Like I was saying at the end of last stream, when we first went into it, you know, your chat had me pretty apprehensive. Like, we're in for a 3 or 4 stream type of boss. We're talking like Millennia Consort Radon stuff, you know what I mean? And then I got in there and fought him, and I really think we'll probably get him done this stream. If not this stream, surely next, but I don't know. I just don't feel like he's going to take me terribly long. Unless there's like after he loses his legs, there's like a whole nother phase to the fight, then maybe we'll have a problem. Well, we'll definitely have a problem then. The best position is always stand His always standing is moving, since he is always moving. Yeah, I think I just need to continue my circle strategy. Scary costume. Thanks, Mike. What's up? Glad you're here, buddy. Hope you're doing good today. Yeah, we got the. You guys probably can't see, but my wife went all out on like underneath the eyes. She got like the veininess going on. It's freaking trippy in like in IRL, you know what I mean? To say as the kids say these days. We do have a little bit of a news break today. It's not a big one. It's more like a news pause. You know, it's more like a news pause. So there's a couple topics we'll cover, and then, you know, maybe we'll just have a little chat time where we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Ask me anything. You know, we'll just have a little hangout sesh. Just some time with the bros, you know, just men hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We'll just like rub oil on ourselves and talk about our problems. That came out wrong. Anyway, let's jump over here. We got 32 deaths. I don't think 32 is very bad for where we're at. You know what I mean? Also, I'm gonna be using this scepter as the controller today. It's like a challenge run. You know what I mean? I got it wired up. I'm just kidding. I don't know how they do that effing stuff. I don't even know how they do the dance. How do you get a dance pad to control a game? And then you have people doing goldfish and saxophone and piano. Like, bro, I struggle just with the stick drift on my effing controller. Sounds like a good time to me. Yeah, it's gonna be great, bro. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a good time with it. You should give it a try. You should give a try to the saw cleaver. I don't have it upgraded. It's like full on. It's like level 1, like literally level 1. Bro thinks he's Martyr Ligarius. Dude, your church history is way stronger than mine. I have no idea who you just mentioned. Also, I did not fix the stick drift yet, so that's gonna be a problem. But that's okay. It wasn't, as long as it's not the left stick, we'll be fine. And it gives me something to blame it on. I can always blame it on that, you know what I mean? Did it put the freaking music back up? All right, there. That's probably better right there. Oh yeah, I forgot to farm too. So we're gonna have to farmy farm. No, brother, what's that? See, that's the freaking camera drift. That's a Bloodborne boss? Oh, is it? I thought you were talking about a freaking Catholic saint or something. I hate it when my stick drifts. It sucks getting... Wrong stick drift, Mike. Wrong stick drift. They make a drug for that, though. You can get it at... consult your doctor. I'm not a physician. We gotta farm some blood vials. I forgot to do that off stream, so now you guys have to watch me. This is one of the best optional bosses in the vanilla. Oh, really? Yeah, that's what I guess I'm just not up to speed on my Bloodborne knowledge either. My Bloodborne knowledge is worse than my church history. Oh, hey. Oh, how did I miss? I hate it when they give you blood shards instead of vials. How did that movie go? How's it hanging, man? Short, shriveled, and a little to the left. Never seen that movie. I don't know what you're talking about, but... Oh my god, give me freaking blood vials! You could improve the saw cleaver with those blood shards? True. I doubt I'd get as... Am I gonna get as much damage as a +10 holy blade though? Seems like a far reach, you know what I mean? It's alright, not all of us are real fans. Oh, now there's fan tiers, huh? Jorbinicus needs to just make a fan tier list, you know what I mean? Is it better DPS than +10 holy blade? Oh, he needs whirligig saw. Do I have that one? Are you talking about the beast cutter? Is this the whirligig you're talking about? Oh, I missed it? That sucks. This one's serrated though, so wouldn't it give me it's literally a beast cutter, you know what I mean? Feel like that's perfect. The wheel is alright. Well, I mean, fully upgraded, maybe it's nowhere near close to the saw cleaver. But when the saw cleaver is like 4 + 4 or 5 and the holy blade is like +10, you're saying that it'll still beat the holy blade at it being only +4 or 5? That's a little hard to believe. It's in the first area of the DLC. You can go grab it. It's the OG pizza cut. Oh, really? Is it good against beasts or something? There we go. That's what we need. We need the blood vials. Yes, blood vials. Pizza cutter supremacy. You could take it all the way to +10. Yeah, but that'd probably take a while. It stun locks easy, especially with fire. Or they use the saw cleaver 9 and 10 against bosses at least. What about this beast cutter? Is it good? What makes the saw cleaver so much better? In fact, I don't even have the saw cleaver because I started out with the hunter axe on this playthrough. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's run it again. Try to upgrade it and see how far it goes. Yeah, I can buy it. I'll have to buy it from the little vendor guys, right? Why is it better than the beast cutter? They're both serrated, right? And I already have the beast cutter. Well, shoot. One hit per 3 seconds versus 5. Oh, 50. Oh, you're talking about the pizza cutters better than all of them because of that? Ooh, an extra blood vial. That worked out. Ooh, yeah, baby. The saw cleaver is only compared to the saw spear or the pizza cutter DPS wise. Oh, so it just has better DPS than everything? Remember the big pizza wheel in Elden Ring? They used to open a hidden door to Volcano Manor? Yeah, it's the OG version of that. And so where do you find this thing? In the first area? I feel like I went everywhere in the first area. How much is the saw cleaver? The saw spear? Oh, it's only 1,000. Alright, let's just buy it so we have it. How far can I upgrade this? I have plenty of blood gems for the first 3 levels. Yeah, so I can get it to +4, but that's not gonna do much, I don't think. I mean, we can try it against the boss here in a minute, but I bet the damage won't be as good. Go to the lamp for the church. See a run back to Ludwig, but instead of going outside, I think you go downstairs. Can't remember 100%, but it's been a while. How far are you in the main game? I'm all the way at the final boss. Like I was fighting Gearman until I found out that it sends you automatically into New Game Plus, and I stopped so we could stream the DLC. But I've also done no chalice dungeons because I didn't know that you were supposed to do those like before you beat the game or something. I might have already beat that boss. I don't know who you're talking about though. The name doesn't ring a bell. Chalice dungeons are meh. Well, I hear you get some really good stuff from them though. Some gems. I don't want coins. One of the gems, but you won't need it since there's an area where you get pretty decent gems. Is it in the DLC, the area? Chalice Dungeon Progress doesn't carry over and is accessible right away in New Game Plus. I love Chalice Dungeons, but many people hate them. Oh, so if I go to New Game Plus, I can just start the Chalice Dungeons automatically? Is that what you're saying? DLC and also the main game? I mean, I feel like I have decent gems now. But chat last time was saying that there's way better ones that come from the DLC, the Chalice Dungeons. What is your AR? Should be at least 600, ideally close to 8. The Chalice Dungeons, as they unlock, you hit a block play the main game, then try again. Oh, okay, I got you. What do you mean AR? What do you mean by AR? You said 600? Oh, attack rating. Uh, 451 is really low. Is it really? So I'm doing a challenge run right now is what you're saying. That means everything I've done is even more impressive, right? Four fifty one is crazy low. That's why I said you need better gems. Oh dang. But we're clapping cheeks though. I mean, we beat the boss yesterday, right? So we should be good. I think mentally challenged one was right. Well, yeah, that's probably more accurate, but it's a challenge either way, okay? The point is, it's a challenge run. No. Buy some more here. Get the gems you find close to the rock stone to max the sword. Close to the rock stone. Give you decent gems for now. What are you talking about, rock stone? Blood rock? What's this? I think it's called Blood Rock. Is it an area you travel to? You know, the area you get an item to get a weapon to +10. Yeah, I don't know which that area that is. I've never beaten this game, so I've only done one playthrough to the final boss, so I don't know. And that was, I did it over time, like in chunks. I didn't sit down and do like the whole playthrough in one sitting. So like my memory of what's going on is very vague. It's almost in game. You got the rock? Like I already have it? Is that what you're telling me? Sloth love chunk? What are you guys? You guys may as well be speaking Greek right now. You guys are speaking Greek. I got shards. I got bloodstone chunks. And that's it. Murgo loft middle. Murgo loft middle. Oh yeah, I already got it. Yeah. Yeah, I got what I needed to get to +10. I just don't have another one. So like I can't get anything else to +10. What's that? Oh yeah, I remember now. All right, we should probably attempt the boss a couple times, right, boys? Hunter's Nightmare. There are winter lantern enemies that frenzy you. Those drop those nice gems you need. Is that... Are those the ones you're talking about at the Murgo loft middle? Like I have to go to Murgo loft middle? Okay, let me... Those are better than the ones you have right now. Okay. So let's go check those out. Murgo Loft Middle. Where would that be? Murgo's Loft Middle. Right here. Right here, boys. So we gotta find the winter lanterns. I'm guessing they're enemies, right? I gotta kill these things? The creepy music is a giveaway. The one that okay. Enemies that frenzy me. Let me see what. I don't see anybody. This is the boss arena right here. Somehow I got lost. The next lantern? So I gotta run out here. Oh. You're talking about... I think I know what you're talking about. I need to go like all the way down. Down here. Yeah, you're talking about these guys. Oh, the creepy ones with lots of eyes. You're talking about these dudes over here, right? Use a bold mark. Oh my god, wrong button. The ones that have a dual body and lots of eyes. So I need to reawaken and then go back. Go to the next lantern. The other lantern's way over here, if I remember right. You see the options. How about this? There's loft base, loft middle, wet nurse, nightmare, mensis. Couple different ones there. All right, let's sit. We're gonna need all the focus we can get. Has to be the middle, but somehow you're going the wrong way. Try it again and we'll see. Don't get into the building. All right, we'll try it one more time. If we can't find it, we're just gonna go start attempting the boss. Honestly, I don't even think I need a different weapon. The Holy Blade has got me this far. It's really just learn the move set and then execute is all it is, really. Oh man. But I guess I picked the wrong one, I guess. That sucks. Middle. We need to go find the things with lots of eyes. Oopsie poopsie. All right, things with lots of eyes. So last time we went that way. We'll look this way for a second. Oh, what the? Oh, yeah, okay. These are the freaking... Oh, this is the way? Those guys? The boss is up here. Or this was a boss. Around here somewhere. Whoop, this is bad. We're gonna get out of here because, yeah. That many B-dies are not a good sign. Yeah, and then we have the lantern from the boss. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. We don't need it. We don't need it. We'll just hit him with the Holy Blade. Well, I'm gonna try the Saw Cleaver just to see how much damage it does at +5. And then we'll let me do one more blood vial run real fast just to get us some extras. Because we used a couple right there. And then we'll go start attempting the boss a little bit. Just keep powering. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of stubbornness and willing to get destroyed for an hour or two. And eventually you break through, you know. +5 won't be enough. Yeah, it's not gonna be, but I want to see like how much it does, you know, so I can kind of get an idea of what it'll do at +10. Just to gauge it. Oh, you idiot. Oh, I'll take that. That's what I like, spending quality time with my ex. We're just absolutely destroyed for two. Not in a good way. For a second, that sounded like a good time. I'm gonna see a video to get those gems. Give me a sec. Okay. We also got 16,000 blood echoes now, so we can go buy more blood vials. In a good way as my new wife. Well, at least you found the one to destroy, you know? That's every man's goal in life. Find that one girl you can destroy. Oh yeah, 22, baby! Alright, we're stocked up for a little while. Let's go say hi to Laurence. Y'all want to? Let's go talk to Laurence. He's a cool guy, right? He totally didn't kill us several times yesterday. Not in a million years. Laurence wouldn't do that. Death by Snunu is an honorable death and will get you into Valhalla. Well, it's definitely top, you know, like 3 ways to go out, you know. So the pizza cutter should be around this area, right? That and wheelies, true. Hey, if you could combine wheelies, you know, do wheelies plus the hey hey, bro. Now we're cooking, you know what I mean? What a glorious death. I don't see nowhere to get no pizza cutty. All right, Laurence, I'm here for your head. I'll just grab those for fun. We're getting yeah, that's not quite there. Oh, shoot. We gotta get our timing back down. Woo! This is not good. Now we're cooking. I knew that was coming. Or he don't like it when you stand on the side of him. Come on, bro. I wonder if he doesn't do that on the right side. Oh no, he does it on the right side. He does the swipe on the right. Oh! Get out of there, dude! What? Hey, we got to half. We got past half health. I'm pretty happy with that attempt. First attempt of the night. Just, you know, remembering the attacks and everything. I like it. That's a good omen. That's good soup. Saw how to get the winter lanterns after you try it, like 20 tries after. He was close to second phase. I know, that's what I was hoping to get to. I was trying to get to second phase. That's all right. We're also not even using fire paper or anything, so... I mean, we're legit just fighting him straight up, so I feel like that's not too bad. Sometimes they decide to just F you right out of the gate, bro. Oh man, give me some blood vials. There we go. There we go. See you later, buddy. He's on fire. I don't think you should be using fire. You're right about that, huh? Yeah, you're right. I should have used fire paper on the... What was his name? Freaking horse, bro. Ludwig. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Let's just bang our head against a brick wall instead. That's how I like to do it. God dang it, I couldn't get around him. No! I had so many heals. I was doing great. I got camera effed. I couldn't see what the heck was going on. I didn't think I healed once that entire time, did I? Well, at least we saved our blood vials for next time. Is that my second try or third try tonight? Any blood vials down here? Aha. I'll take that one, thank you. Oh, never mind. If it is a blood vial, it's only one. It's not even worth taking a chance on getting friggin' an axe shoved up my butthole. Oh! All right, so that was a bad try. You know, you do a bad one before you do a great one. That's my opinion on it. So, you know, we're just warming up for the really good attempt, the hard push, you know what I mean? That's what we're going for right now. Wouldn't happen with the saw cleaver? Why? The saw cleaver doesn't make me a better player. Really? No items at all? Stays less and long animations and leaves you as an easy prey. You sound like a Dex build player. I'm used to long animations. I run strength builds in every Souls game. That's 833. So we might get better damage out of the smaller version of this sword. Yeah, I think we do actually. F that! Saw Cleaver is better stamina wise, and also you don't get locked in an animation. And that's the same argument that Dex people use against all bonk weapons. I want a pizza so bad, but not a crappy one. It's got to be actually good. Do you not live near a good pizza place? I went there when you lived in. Oh yeah. It wasn't terribly easier to fight with a faster weapon. Sometimes it is, but it's just a play style. I'm very used to slow animations with bigger damage, so it doesn't feel easier to me to play with this versus. In fact, I'm more comfortable not playing with. I'm more comfortable with a bigger sword because I understand the timing. I'm used to the timing. Oh, not anymore. You better put your freaking what do they call that? The thing that you put on when you cook. Go make yourself a pizza. That's what I was trying to say. I need them to get out of my way, bro. Oh, it sucked me in too? Oh, this is freaking annoying. The bigger sword is better for smaller enemies since you stagger them, but huge bosses that could get one-shot you, you're better off playing with a faster weapon. Some of the time that's true. Depends on the damage trade-off. If the weapon size equals a lot higher damage per hit, then sometimes it's worth it to play with the slower weapon. This may not be one of those cases, but I don't agree that what you're saying is always true. We do actually have pizza dough in the fridge, funny enough. Hey, there you go! Chef Jorbinicus, get after it, buddy. God dang it. Once you get the timing off, if you get the timing off for a second, it's over, bro. When you play with the slower one, your DPS goes down since you got to stop for your stamina to go up again. DPS maybe, but DPS only matters if you can continuously attack. But if you have a 2 to 2 second attack opening and it takes you a half a second to swing your sword, your smaller sword, and that sword does 100 damage, you can get 4 attacks off, which is 400 damage. But if you have a bigger sword and it takes you 2 seconds or a second and a half to do one swing, but one swing does 500 damage, then in that time window, isolated to that time window, your DPS is higher with a bigger weapon than it is a small weapon. So it's not always true that DPS means that you're actually doing more damage. It matters how long does the attack animation take and how big is the opening that you have to do damage. But for me, I just play with bigger weapons because I like them and I'm comfortable with them. I don't really pay attention to DPS, to be honest. I'm just saying mathematically that's how it works out. I'll let them fight while I run by. I think I'm gonna go back to the bigger sword. I've had better attempts doing it this way than I did with the smaller one. God dang it, I did it too early! There are games where strike builds work better, but this is not one of them. If you feel more comfortable, that's all that matters. Yeah, that's true. Bloodborne may very well be a game where it doesn't work out as well as it does in, say, something like Elden Ring. That could be very true. But, like you said, even though Bloodborne may not have as good of a timing window for larger weapons, the fact that I'm used to playing with them just means that I'll play better if I use one. So sometimes the comfort factor plays a role too, not just what does the best damage, you know what I mean? Although I've been thinking here lately, like next time we stream an Elden Ring playthrough, holy God! That was so dumb, bro. Anyway, next time we do an Elden Ring playthrough, I'm considering running a Dex build just because I'm not used to it. So I think it'd be fun to stream me like learning how to play a Dex build. In DS3 Lies of ER you could respec. Here you can't. That's true, yeah. That is also true. Respec, I really think that respec should just be a tried and true principle in all Souls-like games from here on out. Like, I'm talking about free respec or very cheap, easily accessible respec. Because with the amount of weapons you get in these games and the way they scale, it just makes much more sense for you to be able to change your stats so that you can actually use what you get. Instead of, oh, I got this really cool weapon, can't use it. It wants me to fight it in the front. Woo! Woo! Come on, baby. Holy crap! There's fire everywhere! Oh! I hit the fire! Oh! God dang it! Finding the openings in that phase is stupid, bro. There's freaking fire everywhere. The floor is loud. Good try, thanks. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I would fit fast Ludwig in real life for some good pizza. Man, this dude's mind is on pizza right now. Someone get this man a pizza. Time to call Uber, bro. Uber Eats. Stupid. Now you want a pizza, bro? You're gonna make me start wanting a pizza. Stop. Laurence is really pain in the butt, but you get it. True that. I got you. I got you. Hey, where do vampires not go to eat? A steakhouse. Huh? Huh? You want to hear the trick to kill the massive guy easily? How do you kill him easy? You're unsubscribing? Why? Because of my perfectly well thought out joke? You know you love it. Just, it's okay. We all love a good dad joke here and there. And backstab the critical. Oh, a back crit. A little bit of broke back backstab, huh? Well, at least I didn't waste a freaking blood vial. 6 blood vials for free. All right, let me try it. Let me try it. He's waiting for you to backstab him. Is it broke back if she's a chick? Depends. Is her back broken? Go all the way up, stop, non-stop, and then go back. Blown out, maybe not broken? Oh, okay, then you're good. Well, that sucked. Matt, this is a family stream. You started it. I was just answering a question. You look like frequent broke back. No. Only when I need more content. F. Mother F. Oh, get him! Well, that didn't work out quite as planned. Run all the way. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Because he turns around. Yeah, that's a lot smarter. That's a lot smarter. Let's do that. Yeah, I did not take your advice. I didn't see your advice either till I was already dead, but now I understand. That's a big brain move right there. Let's do it. Big brain move. Let's go. God, I'm sick of these dudes. Hey, thanks for restoring my echoes for me, dude. He's not so bad. He's nice. Now he should just... Yeah, he'll just stand right there. And we'll get a nice chargedy wargedy off on him. Oh, why did he move? No, don't come in here. Bro! Go back! Stop. Don't look at me like that. You know what you're supposed to do. Slow and... Alright, let's give him a second. Let's give him a sec... Well, let's... You know, let's... He's got things to do. Maybe I should find something with better fire resistance, or does this have high fire? Old Hunter's better, actually. Yeah, let's go with old. That's better. That's better fire resistance. Let's go. This will probably help us not get completely destroyed. And when he stops, you can go kill him. Okay, hold on. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Holy God! Is that gonna kill me? Get up! Holy crap, bro! I didn't get hit by that grab yet. I don't feel like I do a good enough damage to be able to just like off him just because he's turned around. Yeah, my damage is not where it should be. Do I have the charge set? Let me look. Graveyard Constable. No, I guess I missed the charge set. Oh, we're gonna get him though. We're gonna get him just because he made us mad now. So now we're about to F his face off right now. Here we go. All right. Probably won't do that unless we need blood vials, you know what I mean? Here we go! Freaking stop it, bro. It's like they know you want to be right on that little side right there. God dang it! Come here! Oof! Chill up! Oh, I forgot about that attack. He can turn so quick. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's full heal off that. Let him do that. We'll let him do that. God dang it! Freaking second attack. We're gonna play it safe. God dang it! We're still in a good spot. We're gonna heal up to be safe. We're safe, we're safe. Play it safe, play it safe. We're not gonna get greedy. Wait for our opportunity. We got the kill. This will be a simple, easy kill. Is that it? Tell me that's end? Tell me prey slaughtered? Yes! Let's go! That's a little bit of patience there. It only takes us a little bit of patience.
Now we're rocking.
Yeah! See? I told you we'd get it this stream. I wish Liam was here, you know? What was he? He was talking trash yesterday. It's gonna take you you'll be here for years. No, bro. We got him. Good job, chat. Thanks for the advice. It was a team effort. We did it together. I could feel your hands on my hands. Silky smooth, like you just put lotion on. It was wonderful. He was probably playing solo. He probably is. He's probably gonna drop in just to tell me to flip a coin. All right, you need to stay away from. I haven't been there in a long time. All right. I'm changed. Now the coolest fight in this game before comes. Oh no. We got a stupid area ahead of us.
Go.
No, I'm not fighting him yet.
Very well. Let me.
We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. 3 more arcane and we can use moonlight. Okay. We'll buy the rest. Do you want to get the gems I told you about? Sure. We'll try it again now that we beat that. So where do I need to go to get these? Your change? Need I remind you? 2 weeks ago you dressed as a trans. I don't need you to remind me. You've done that plenty of times. Listen, can we just forget that stream ever existed? I feel like we should just leave that. Oh, same lantern. Okay, that stream is not. You know, it was meant for a season, but that season has passed, and we're on to bigger and better things now. So let's just never talk about it again. Thought I was a beautiful angel? Well, thank you. See, that's a way to put a positive spin on it. We need some positivity in the chat, guys, and Mike is here to bring it for us.
Y'all just wait. We've got some gorgeous things coming.
No, we don't. We're not doing. We changed our mind. We're not doing that.
You thought the angel was bad.
We're not doing that anymore. Remember, we changed.
Do I have a surprise for you?
We changed our mind. We're not doing those costumes anymore.
No, we're
because Jorbenicus kept picking on me, so now we're not doing it anymore.
No, we're going to do them.
Go to the stairs and the elevator in the right. Yeah, you were very pretty. Oh, see, even Jorbenicus can't deny the beauty.
I'm just disappointed that they didn't see my real Bloodborne character.
Oh, I'm sure some of them have. It's on the internet, so it's definitely findable. All right, all right, which elevator? This one or this one? Your beauty was angelic even? I would say so. The right one, so this one? Oh, why didn't the door close? I could fall out. This is a safety hazard. Last Sigil, what's up, bro? Sorry I'm late to the party. Oh, you're good. Hey, we just beat Laurence. You're actually you just missed me freaking clapping his cheeks. That didn't sound right. I probably should never say that again. On the way down, you gotta get in that hole. Oh, okay, I got you. That's why this doesn't close. You beat the DLC art? No. I beat Laurence, the boss we were fighting last night. Inflicted organ. What's that about? Congrats on bit. Thanks. It was a fun fight. He wasn't as hard as I thought he was gonna be, but still a fun fight. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a chalice item. Okay. To the other one, I'm in vertical. All right, sounds good. Oh, just got frenzied. Kill them before they kill you. Sounds good. Mission accomplished. Do you have sedatives? I do. Yeah, I already have them equipped, actually. Kill him before. Would you say you hoped he was? Mike, stop, Mike. Come on. You know what I meant. Don't take it like that. Ooh, that's a nice blood clot. There's another one. Should be another one of these witchy things around here. God, run away. You're freaking frenzying me. And the next one, okay. Oh, there's a nice gem. There's a gem. Ooh, there's another gem. We got the drops. Do I need to keep going? Are there more, or is that all we need? May as well kill these. Since we're here, we may as well kill all these. Oh, another. Oh, make sure there's nothing about to F me in the butthole. Whoa, what's that? Hold on, let me activate this thing, whatever it is. Oh, what's this? I've never found this before. get those gems and see if you get better ones. Get what gems? Now I go down the hole. The Great Gamer, what's up? Bro's just like Dracula for Tame Impala album drop. So you're saying I look good, right? Woo! Oh, nice. We got another one. What's that?
Liquid IV hot chocolate.
Liquid IV hot chocolate.
Yes.
Ugh! That's awful!
No, it's not.
It's terrible. It's salty hot chocolate.
It's not that salty.
Electrolytes, it's like Gatorade and hot chocolate put together.
But it's not.
It's Gatoroclet.
It's not.
Oh, that is bad. That is really, really bad. It's salty.
Now, taste it again and think salted caramel hot chocolate.
You want me to taste it again?
I do.
You want me to drink this again?
Salted caramel hot chocolate. That's the vibe.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm being bean boozled again.
No.
That's not good.
Give me that.
Yeah, you drink it. If you love it so much, you drink it.
Heathenous man.
Anything else up here we need? Oh, that should have been a fake wall. We all know that. Don't fall down there. So where do we go then? Oh, through that door. A salty hot, yeah, bro. It was not good. I like liquid IV, but it should not be chocolate. Why do I feel like I'm about to get attacked by something? A great one's wisdom. Just a lot of wisdom is all we got there. Anything? Nothing? Okay. But there was a... We can go over here, it looks like. What's the... no. Alright, down the stairs. Stuff's crackling around. Oh, another one. Hey, we're getting some good gems, it looks like. Old Pepe was right. You should be able to go down the well, I'm pretty sure. Down here. Oh, down in here? Ooh, another rock. But not in the hole. Do not go in. That looks like a death sentence.
Hey, I took a drink of it, and it did need a little bit more milk.
It needs a little bit more. Never touch my mouth again is what it needs.
That's what I'm saying. Want you to eat some.
Oh, big old spider thing. Never mind. Not going that way. Now see how much damage you get with those gems. Okay, let me go. I need to go put them on. We got to get up out of here. I thought I might have been wrong about the hole, but I remembered the blood rock. That's where the eye monster fell. You should be able to meet him somehow. Oh, what is that? What is he doing in the freaking hole? Or the wall? Isn't there a shortcut to get to where I'm trying to go? Because my weapon's at risk? Need to go repair my weapon, I guess. Oh, yeah, I can just... Oh, shoot. I can just hunter's mark out of here. What am I doing? Nourishing blood gems are the best one. What do they do? What makes them so good? %15 attack increase. Yeah, I have one of those up on me already. Physical attack, reduced stamina cost. %8.1% physical attack. Blood attack. Arcane up 8 or arcane attack. Physical attack 19% stamina cost. Increases. Oh, it increases the stamina. Attack versus beasts down 9.3%. But it increases my attack by quite a bit. I would argue abysmal gems are the best, but you get them during max depth, chalice's depth 5. So yeah, pretty rough. Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any of those anytime soon. Stamina cost up and poison affect you, but damage is OP. The best one are the one I told you, the nourishing one. I didn't get a nourishing. I have this nourishing one, but that's already on there. But I can put one of these up. And take the debuff. Oh boy. All right, let's see what that did. Now it has me at 398. Shouldn't it have been more than what I had before? Trillion, what's just get good? I'm getting good at putting good gems on. I thought I was at 4 something before. How'd I go backwards?
Gammon awaits you. Go on. Very well. Let me stand. Farewell.
I'm only level 75? Yeah, how high should I be? I feel like 75 is pretty high, isn't it? Did your damage go up? I don't think so. Now I'm at 398. Wasn't I at like 451 before? You're level 100 at endgame? You should be like 120. What? See, now it doesn't look so bad, me beating these 2 bosses, huh? Now you kind of regret all the skill issue comments, don't ya? Mentally challenged run. Still a challenge. It's still a challenge.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
Level 70 is just fine. I feel like it's fine. I mean, we beat Laurence.
Shut your eyes.
Just stop while you're ahead. One more arcane and we can freaking we can use the moonlight sword. Not that it's high enough to matter right now, but I don't have any twins. I can go up on my Kirk hammer though. I need to put better gems on this one too. I also need to repair Ludwig's Holy Blade. And then this one, 4.2%. I'll stick with that right now. The blunt thrust, it's a blunt attack though. Blunt attack goes up. Oh, we can 279, 284. All right, let's go there. Daddy like. Daddy like. If you go back to Nightmare Minutes, there should be room with a giant pit/hole in the middle. Since you dropped the monster, try going back there. There might be something new. Does it give us something we need, or can we continue the DLC and do that later? Like, is it worth going there now? You don't have arcane stats. Why are you leveling up the Moonlight Sword? Just so I can use it and see what it does. It still has a C scaling on strength. So I feel like it won't be terrible, you know? Are gonna be too weak for you to level after? Umbilical cord in case you don't have 3 yet. Going back to the room in Nightmare of Menace. I'm not sure. I don't know. I would have to like see them to know. To know if I had fought them yet or not. Like, I have to like have a picture in front of me, you know? I think snow. Oh, I would remember? Then I guess not. Are you saying I should be here? They're cool. I guess I haven't fought them yet then. Pretty easily sometimes. Aside girl, the DLC, they're probably the best fight. So we should definitely find them before we beat we can do all that another time though, because I don't have to go fight the boss. I want to continue through the DLC further. Because we only have 2 more days of Bloodborne before we're supposed to play something else. So we need to try and get as much of the DLC done as we can. Don't do the DLC with no... Why? Why should I not do the DLC without fighting them? Ah! What was that? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go spend. I'm gonna spend all my blood echoes just in case I die somewhere. Always spend your souls. You learn that Dark Souls 1. Because then I would be over leveled. Isn't that a good thing? I kind of like being over leveled a lot of the time. Buy some more bullets. Stop stalling? I'm just trying to get everything set up, you know? We got all kinds of new shiny gems. All right, here we go. Speaking of next thing, so Sunday we're running the Massacre run. Dark Souls Massacre run. And then Monday is our next viewer request day. So here in the next couple days, I'm going to put a poll up with 4 different games. You guys can vote on what we'll play on Monday. If you have a suggestion, like a game you want to be part of the vote, leave it in the chat and I will try and put it in there as one of the games to vote on. I will take the chunks.
Has someone
Oh, I thought he was a bad guy.
seen my afraid I dropped them in a puddle. Everything's pale now.
Oh, that was annoying. Oh, there we go. Now it's updated. 568 with this weapon. It says the same with this one. Blue Elixir. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is the game I want to see played.
Has someone, anyone, seen my...
Have you tried Peppa Pig's game? Actually, my kids have, yes.
Puddle.
Oh, he's just looking. Fear and Hunger or Faith are pretty cool horror games. Very kid-friendly, too. Fear and Hunger or Faith? Out of those two, which one do you think would be the better one? Would you rather see played? You vote Peppa Pig? Come on, guys. Make it a cool game. Don't embarrass me in front of my friends. Of course, they're all locked. Of course they are. So we go upstairs then. We actually get more damage out of Ludwig's Holy Blade. Okay, go up. We're taking the stairs. We're taking the stairs. Fear and Hunger is definitely more widely known and beloved, but personally I preferred Faith. Oh, if you think Faith is better, I'll put that in the poll. It's whatever one you would like to see voted on. Oh, I want that. How do I get there? Hollow Knight? Silk Song or the OG Hollow Knight? OG then Silk Song? Like in the same stream? There's quite a few of these guys, aren't there? You won't beat the OG in one stream? No, I won't. Oh, the reason I ask is because I've actually already live streamed most of my playthrough of Silksong. So we could go back to that and continue from where we left off. Or we could play the OG. It's up to you. Whichever one you want is part of the vote. OG Hollow Knight? Okay, I can put the OG in there. So we got Faith and OG. Story is one of the best indie ones I've played, and the premise you play as a priest fight against satanic cult by doing exorcisms and fighting cultists. So that sounds sick. All right, so I'll put Faith and Hollow Knight as 2 of the options, and then if anybody has other ones, I'll put those in there. If not, I'll just add 2 other ones. And sometimes you just gotta pull out your gat and pop a couple caps when the homies be talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's where I came from. Well, this place reminds me of the Prison of Hope in Demon Souls. It has that green lighting to it, and it's all gloomy and hopeless. Oh, I don't like this. Should be able to get to the next cool fight in this stream. I would say this boss is funnier and also easier than Laurence. That's good. Hopefully we can get past him before we have to end the stream tonight. Oh, you know what? We need to take our news break here in a second. I didn't realize we were 2 hours in. Man, time has flown. I did not realize that it was already 2 hours into the stream. It didn't feel like it. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Shortcut, right? Okay, yeah, that's the stairs to go down. Patient room, floor 2.
Someone help me. I'm guilty. I know. But I won't do it again. I promise. The darkness.
Take my hand.
It frightens me.
I want to kill them. Should I kill them? Prison of Hope was probably what's R and DS for me, and the hospital is Bloodborne is probably my favorite too. I don't know what that says about me though. It says that you're just like a little depressed emo kid in the corner at heart, I guess. Sure, free blood echoes? Yeah, F them, bro. Y'all deserve death. You'll never have a happy life. You're ugly as frick. Die. That was kind of dark, wasn't it? mean harsh, but I told my ex essentially the same thing. So you can't judge me then. We're cut from the same cloth, you and I. Oh, a hunter. A hunter, I see. Bro just killed innocent sick people. They're no longer people. What? How did freaking what? How did it turn the freaking corner right there, bro? That was so dumb. We're just killed in this. Where did you get into Silksong? Oh, where did I get in Silksong? Let's see, what's the last boss we killed? The last boss. The last boss was that, the little tiny lady that is like, does all the little strings and stuff. F. You know what? Here. Let's just look. Lives. I think we did one. Didn't we do a Silksong stream somewhere in, yeah, more, right here, more Silksong. Oh, we were in the high halls. Yeah. We were in the high halls. Let's see, what was the last boss we fought? Let's go to my channel here. Lives. And down here, we did a day of Silksong somewhere. Right here. We were in the high halls. That was our night rain run. And we fought a boss pretty early on in the stream, if I remember right. I can't remember her name, though. Oh, yeah, we fought this freaking encounter thing. I don't know where the boss fight is, but, yeah, we're in high halls. Yeah, we're in the second act. No, not the widow in the beginning. We're in the second act. Actually, you know what? We should probably take our news break. Well, since we're in a little lull, let's go ahead and take our news break. There's not a lot to cover, but there is a little bit. So let's talk about a couple news topics real quick, and then we'll get back into this. So yeah, here's tonight's news. All right. Hey, we're sitting at 2,526 subscribers, everybody. We're on the road to 10,000. So if you are watching this and you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Help us reach our goal. Also, like the stream. It helps with the algorithm. Helps get the stream out to more eyes and whatnot. So, but I really appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate the trolling. I appreciate the chatting. It's all good fun. I like it. I like it. Could you give me the cliff notes? What cliff notes? What do you mean? Are you gonna do the normal ending in Silksong or go to Act 3? If I can figure out how to get to Act 3, I want to go to Act 3. My plan is once we finish the October Streamathon, I'm gonna take a couple days off because I've been streaming every day since the beginning of October. So I'm gonna take a couple days off, be with my family a little bit, you know, spend some evenings friggin' vegging out on Netflix or something. When we come back, we're gonna go back to Silksong and try and finish that out. That's the plan. Of the news break? I don't have any notes, but I do have topics. If that's what you mean. The first one, by the way, is this post. This has actually caused a lot of people on Twitter have been talking about it. It's really nothing. I just want to bring it up because it seems to be causing a little bit of a buzz. So Brawl Stars posted this post. Apparently they're bringing this new character into the game. The thing is that first off, it's this picture, which a lot of people are comparing to this picture right here. Let me bring it up, which doesn't make sense to me, but this guy right here. So a lot of people are comparing it to this picture, which to me, the only similarity is that it's facing the other way, but whatever. But then it says this at the top. Tonight, Plague Dr. Crow joins the hunt. So, you know, the line from Garriman, tonight, Garriman joins the hunt. Tonight, Plague Dr. Crow joins the hunt. So people are saying that, like, you know, Bloodborne, that this is based off of Bloodborne, or maybe even there's, like, you know, a resurgence of Bloodborne because people are using. I don't think it really has anything to do with Bloodborne at all. It's a plague doctor. If anything, this reminds me of Thymesia, because that's, you know, that is set in the whole plague doctor era. I don't really think it has anything to do with Bloodborne at all, but, you know, people are going to speculate. It is kind of interesting. The weird thing is that I will admit this phrase right here is a little strange, because that is like, you know, word for word, except change out the title of what he says. But other than that, you know, whatever. Bloodborne, no, Mike, no Bloodborne remake. Not till PS6. Not till PS6. I got a video coming out about that here as soon as I can get it done. Brawl Stars quote, tonight joins the hunt, comes from Karen. Yeah, exactly. Matt, they're literally the same picture. They're not literally the same picture. This is not the same picture. Okay? This is okay, look. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. Okay? We're going to do a side-by-side comparison here. We got that. Now let me add this in real fast. Hold on. We're going to do side-by-side, since you guys are so adamant that it must be the same thing. Let's add this one in. All right, let me bring this up. I wish I could frickin' full screen the picture. That's retarded. Let me find a better one. Let's go to images. No, not the PlayStation Store. This is retarded. Why is it doing this? Just full screen the picture, bro. No, let's just save the image. All right, let me bring it up this way. We're going to get this freaking side by side. We're going to spend all stream just setting up the side by side. Oh, look at that. Yeah, now it does it. How dumb is that? Okay, This one. We almost got it. Boom. Okay, there we go. There you go. Side by side. Literally the only thing that is the same is that they are dressed in black and they're facing the other way. This dude right here, the little Brawl Stars guy, is not holding the same weapons. He's it's literally not the same at all. Is wearing a different hat. He has like a beak. There's no beak in Bloodborne. Totally different. Or should be troll because you get Bloodborne-ish and Duskbloods. Could be, could be. Do you not see the doll in the picture? What doll? Let me look at this. Hold on. I don't know that you could. I mean, that doesn't. All right, that's a decent point, but not. I wouldn't say that just that alone necessarily means anything. Okay, it could just be a chick. You know, she kind of has a different complexion. The doll is very white. She's kind of like more olive. You know, she's more living. You're coping? No, I'm just pointing out the facts. There's no green in this Bloodborne picture. You know, there you got the little crow thing, the bird thing on the back. Nothing on the back here. He's holding 2 arrows. This guy has a gun and the saw cleaver. Hat is different. It's literally not even close. Bro, that is 100%. But it's not what it's not. You should be a blind referee. Dude, they're not the same. I don't know. How can I explain this to you people? Y'all are just hopeless. I guess y'all are. You say I'm coping. Y'all are on some copium. Put your clown hats on. Where's the little clown meme? Y'all need your little clown makeup. It's not a blood. It has nothing to do with Bloodborne. I swear to God. Obviously, won't make the costume. They don't want to get you sued by Sony. Oh. I mean, that's a little bit of a stretch. It's possible. I'm not gonna lie. That could be a potential explanation, but that's kind of a reach to be like, the only reason it's different from Bloodborne is because they don't want to get sued by Sony. That's stretching it a little bit. Possible. It does explain the facts, but still, there's no evidence to, like, there's no reason to think that necessarily. My brother in Christ, did Jesus even give you eyes? You're literally betraying me. No, dude. I have eyes. That's why I can see that this is clearly not the same. The only suspicious thing to me is this statement. This right here reminds me of Thymesia. That reminds me of Thymesia. This is the only strange thing. Anyway, we're moving on from the... Matt, read your long message? Okay. And the fact that it has the zoomed in effect, and also both of them have a clock tower on the left. For Pete's sake, is Brawl Stars the one doll in the picture? It's a Bloodborne reference. Look. Once you've gone so far down the Bloodborne copium trail that you will take an image like this and be like, it has to be, there's no saving you. I can't help you. You need an antidote of some kind. It's just hopium is all it is. Your wife is beautiful. I know your eyes work, bro. Just keep it up with the no Bloodborne mic troll. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, listen. First, okay, let's Bloodborne 3 and Brawl Stars. No, okay, let's go down the path real fast. Let's go down the path and say this is 100% a Bloodborne reference. Let's just, for sake of argument, let's just say that is exactly what this is. It still doesn't really mean anything, in my opinion. The only thing it means is that or the only way you could spin it to possibly mean that something is happening with Bloodborne behind the scenes is that Sony would have had to sign off on it, or they're incredibly stupid and willing to risk a lawsuit. So then the implication would be, if Sony signed off on it for some reason, then they would have like a reason for that. Like they're trying to maybe build hype and bring Bloodborne back to the forefront so that people get excited, and then they're going to be like, bam, here's a remake or here's a sequel in 2027, 2028. That's the only way you could spin it to mean anything good. That's my main point. I'm warning you, they confirm it's a reference, if not ever letting you live this down. If they confirm it, yeah. Hey, if they confirm it, send me a link on Discord, hit me up on X, message me the link. If they confirm it, I will come on the stream and publicly apologize. But I legit think that this has nothing to do with Bloodborne. I just do. I don't think it does. This better be a short or I'm gonna crash out. We could turn it into one. To be fair, the guy is holding the swords like how Bloodborne guy is holding his weapons and gun outwardly and slightly angled, left but down. Not really. I mean, look at this. These arrows are pointed out to the side. In the Bloodborne picture, both the gun and the saw cleaver are going down. So it's not really even the same weapon angle. And then you have, the hat. We already talked about the freaking crow head on the back. The Plague Doctor mask. Bloodborne has no Plague Doctor mask in it. At least not that I'm aware of. And it's definitely not in that picture. So I'm just saying. Doesn't seem like it. What's up, Ahmed? Sony shut him down. One played. Did an ultra HD version of Bloodborne at 60 FPS. Sony shut him down. When did that happen? I just want you to know YouTube comments are gonna flame the F out of you. Well, hey, I'll take the heat. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm just being honest. I don't think that this has anything to do with it at all. Now, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know why the rest of my topics aren't in here. There's one more important thing. I'm going to have to search it. I had it saved and it disappeared. But we do have another thing to talk about. And this is actually pretty cool. I just have to find an article that references it. Here it is. Right here. The number of Souls-like games on Steam is rapidly increasing. A VG Insight study reports that 371 new games tagged like Dark Souls released on Steam in 2024, a 41.2-fold increase from 9 releases in 2015. This just goes to show how popular the Souls-like genre is becoming. You've gone up from 9 Souls-like releases in 2015 to 371 in 2024. Now, we've talked about this before. I want to be clear that just because something tags itself as a Souls-like doesn't necessarily mean that it is an actual Souls-like, right? So, there are plenty of games that maybe use the tag that aren't necessarily or would be widely considered a Souls-like. But a lot of them are, and there's no denying that the genre has continued to grow. It's grown so much that we've seen, popular streamers like Moist Critical and many other people. It's been a Twitter topic in the past, talking about Souls-like fatigue. People are like, oh, I'm so tired. Every game that's coming out is a Souls-like, even though it's not, and it's not even a real problem. But a lot of people have commented on that, at least, which is further proof that the genre is just continuing to grow. And it's because it's a freaking awesome style of game and they're tons of fun to play. And streamers, streamers make a big difference because in Souls likes, you die a lot, and dying makes good content. So you have a lot of streamers that play Souls likes. That also helps as well. But aside from that, it's because the genre is a solid, fun genre. Things don't catch on unless they offer something of value for people to enjoy and engage in. And so obviously the Souls-like genre has something to it. And to see, I just thought this was a really cool little bit of stats, because we actually get to see the growth over time. That's what, 9 years? So in 9 years, it went up like however much mathematically that is. It's like 10,000% or something. I don't even know. But yeah, Souls-like genre is healthy and growing. 2026 is going to be crazy, bro. Code Vein 2, Mortal Shell 2, The Dusk Bloods. Friggin' what's some other really good ones coming out in 2026 that we've been talking about? Beast of Reincarnation. There's another high profile one. Lords of the Fallen 2. Those are just the ones I can think of off the top of my head. So it's picking up. It has been growing and it's continuing to grow. I think 2026 is going to be the best Souls-like year yet, in my humble opinion. Not to mention in 2026 or 2027, depending on if the rumors are accurate, we could be looking at another From Software game outside of the Duskbloods. It's been rumored that they have another project in the works that hasn't even been announced yet. Maybe it's not a Souls-like game. Probably is, though. So yeah, Souls-like genre is in good health, continuing to grow, and I'm here for it, because not only does my channel literally live and die on new Souls-likes, and Souls-likes continuing to be a popular thing, but they're also my favorite thing to play, So I definitely am excited and happy to see this. Wait, aren't they making a Neo 3? Oh, Neo 3! That's another one. Yeah, Neo 3 2026. I can't believe I forgot about that one. Neo 3 is another really good one. My opinion, Reanimal is supposed to be Little Nightmares 3, not what we have. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think Reanimal is actually going to be the better game. After we played the demo the other night on stream, Reanimal, I think, is going to be far better than what Little Nightmares 3 turned out to be. And it makes sense, because it's the people who made the originals, so that they know what they literally came up with this thing. But yes, I agree with you. A lot of those people are crybabies. True. Armored Core. I would love another Armored Core game. I swear to God, one day we're gonna do an Armored Core 6 playthrough on the channel. I'm a huge. I've never played it live on stream, but I'm a huge Armored Core fan. Way back in AC1. I played Armored Core 1 back in the early mid to late 1990s. Played Armored Core 2, Armored Core 2 Another Age, Armored Core 3, Armored Core 4, Armored Core 4 Answers, Armored Core Master of Arena. I played Armored Core Nexus. I played Armored Core Silent Line. I played Armored Core 5. I played Armored Core 5, the spin-off title. Both 5s were awful. Worst Armored Cores ever made, in my opinion. And of course, Armored Core 6. I'm a huge, gigantic Armored Core fan, and I would love to do an Armored Core playthrough one day. Wasn't the rumor that it was going to be Fires of Rubicon expansion or DS3 remaster? Those are both possibilities. So I have a whole video on this, actually. It's actually this particular video is headed towards 50,000 views. It's the best performing video I've ever made. I made a whole video on this particular rumor. A DS3 remaster is a possibility. Armored Core is also pretty likely. In the video, I make the argument that it could be Dark Souls 4. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I lay it all out in the video. You can go watch it if you're interested in that. But my guess is that it's probably either Dark Souls 4 or a new Armored Core game. Those are the two most likely options, in my opinion. Do it. AC6 playthrough for the love of God. Put Armored Core 6 on the voting list. I'll do that. We'll make that number 3. So we got Faith. We got Armored Core 6. And then we had, what was the other one? Oh, Hollow Knight, the OG Hollow Knight. We'll do those 3. Let's do it. Try Front Mission 3. Give it a shot. What's Front Mission 3? Not a lot of people know that Miyazaki was director of AC Last Raven, AC4 and AC4 Answers, but left to work on Demon Souls and his Souls projects. So I actually did a video on this here recently too. It's which one was it? It is this video right here. In this video, I go through the a little bit of brief history of From Software. So Miyazaki got hired on. He was not director at the time of Silent Line or Last Raven. He worked on Last Raven, and it wasn't long after he got hired on working on Last Raven, but he did not direct it. It was directed by, I forget his name, but the guy who started the Armored Core series directed Last Raven. And then Miyazaki, shortly after getting hired in, actually took on the Demon Souls project, because Demon Souls, when it started, was supposed to be Kingsfield 5. It was basically a reboot of Kingsfield. It wasn't going to be called Kingsfield 5, but they were trying to revive the Kingsfield-like series. But the development was going poorly. It wasn't going very well, and they weren't very confident that it was actually going to perform. So what ended up happening is Miyazaki got hired in. He was working on Armored Core: The Last Raven, and he was a fan of the Kingsfield series. It was one of his inspirations, if you will. And he, knew that they were working on this spin-off, but it wasn't going very well. So basically Miyazaki, with some big balls move, was like, hey, let me take this project over. He pitched him this whole pitch on what he would do with it. And From Software was essentially like, development's not going very well anyway. This will be a good low-profile project for us to allow this guy to basically test his mettle. Let's see if he can direct a game. So they let him take over the project, and the rest is history. And it became Demon Souls. He restructured and basically rebuilt the game. Demon Souls released, and then the rest took place from there. What happened to Bloodborne? What do you mean, what happened to Bloodborne? Strategy robot game? Souls hard level? Who made it? Blackberry, rest in peace. Yeah, Blackberry. Do you like Dark Souls 2? Like, is it worth to play? Okay, so here's my opinion on Dark Souls 2. In fact, I know I keep saying this, but I did a whole video on that as well. I actually caught a lot of heat for it as well. I caught a lot of heat for this. It was one of the first videos that people just roasted me in the comments, but it's this one right here. Dark Souls 2 is better than Dark Souls 1. Here's my opinion on Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is not the best Souls game, but it is very underrated and overhated unjustly, particularly by DS1 glazers. Dark Souls 2 is smoother, has more build variety. The enemy design, in my opinion, is better. All of those things are better than Dark Souls 1. So if you like Dark Souls 1, I think Dark Souls 2 is a better experience. To answer your question, is it worth playing? Yes. But I'm gonna preface that with, how much do you love Souls likes and Souls games? Okay? That's what I'll say on that. Because if you start at Elden Ring and you play Elden Ring, and then you ask me, is Dark Souls 2 worth playing? And I say absolutely yes, go play Dark Souls 2, it's a good game. The likelihood is that you're going to play Dark Souls 2, come back to my next stream, and cuss me out about how I lied to you. Because it's very dated and old. It doesn't play anything like Elden Ring. It is not like it's not the same experience. It's a much slower paced, different type of game. It's a devolved version. You know, Elden Ring is the evolution of what these games were. So I don't want to just say yes, you should play it. You should play it if you love From Software games, if you enjoyed any of the Dark Souls games. Dark Souls 2 is definitely worth it. But if you played Elden Ring, you've played like Night Rain or some of the faster and smoother, more modern games, and you're asking me if you should go back and play Dark Souls 2, my advice would be catch it on a sale, unless you just really want to go back and experience where it all started. You know what I mean? That would be a reason to do it. But it can be fairly frustrating coming from the modern era going back to those games. They're just, you know, they're a little dated is all. Dark Souls 2 game is good, long playthrough. I agree. What about BS moments? I've beaten DS1, DS3, Sekiro, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and Lies of P. Yes. If you've played all those, then Dark Souls 2 is worth it. It's overly hated. Now, it's different. There's some things about it they shouldn't have done, like adaptability is stupid. A lot of the bosses are just kind of mid. I think the bosses are a weak point in Dark Souls 2. The freaking, you know, you don't get iframes when you go through fog walls. Little things like that are kind of annoying. But the flaws about Dark Souls 2 have been hyperinflated because when it came out, the cool thing to do was to hate on it because it changed a lot of things from Dark Souls 1. And so like everybody was like, oh, this game sucks. And it became like basically a hate train. Everybody jumped on it, right? But now people are starting to realize that it's gotten a lot of the stuff that is said about it is either true about Dark Souls 1, 2, but yet you love that, or just not true at all. Whenever I play DS1, I typically enjoy my start more than replaying DS2, but have quite more often than I refinished, or than I finished. As DS2, everyone I replay it, I find myself always going to the end. Just me though. Yeah, I mean, I would say Dark Souls 2 is it's a longer playthrough, but one of the things about it is I think it's consistent from beginning to end, whereas Dark Souls 1, you know, you have like the first half that's like really good, and then it kind of falls off, whereas Dark Souls 2 is just kind of good all the time throughout the whole game, but it is quite a bit longer than Dark Souls 1. Night Rain. Oh, you don't like Night Rain? I actually enjoy Night Rain. It's fun. It's not a Souls-like though. What do you think of Demon Souls? I think I've never played the original, so I don't know. I can't speak on like the original atmosphere or anything, but I think Demon Souls is also underrated. The remake. I'm speaking about the remake, obviously. So a good portion of the difficulty of Demon Souls comes from the actual areas, which I think is a lot different way to approach a Souls game. Because most of the time in most Souls-likes, what you're used to is going through the area and then the boss is the main obstacle. Whereas in Demon Souls, the difficulty is getting to the boss and then surviving the boss after everything you went through. So it's an interesting take. It's a different style of creating the difficulty in the game. But I also think that that's one of its strengths because it stands out from the rest. It's a different kind of experience, whereas every other Souls game is going to be get through the area, boss is really hard. Demon Souls is area is really hard, boss is kind of mid. What's up, Tyrant King? Well, look who came by for a little... No, we're not doing little sucky suckies. We only do big sucky suckies on this stream. People hate DS2 because it's popular to hate. That's true. At least it used to be. I think it's starting to become popular actually to like Dark Souls 2. You should try Valkyrie Profile game. What kind of game is that? DS1 second half is not that bad. It's just Lost Izalith, the Duke's Archives, NATO, and Prince Fight is just... It's not bad. It's just not as good as the first half. The first half of the game is the funnest part, and then it kind of falls off after that. I like the original Demon Souls. Has a lot more character to it, but the remake feels smooth. One of the things I have on my bucket list is to one day play the original Demon Souls. Like the original. You know what I mean? But I don't have a PS3, and I also don't own a copy of the original. So hopefully that'll change one day. Haven't seen many games that has the level quality that DS1 has. Not many games do. Although I would say Wu Chang Fallen Feathers is one that came out here this year. And it has the best level design that I've seen since Dark Souls 1. So that's one that actually does have that kind of interconnected level design. I think they did a really good job at that. I also think Dark Souls 2 level design is underrated. Not as good as Dark Souls 1, but I don't think it gets enough attention or praise for its level design. But Wu Chang Fallen Feathers is a good example of a more modern game that has really good level design. Believe me, you're going to like it. Valkyrie Profile. Let me look this up. Here, I'll put it over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. You said Valkyrie Profile, right? Wait, how did you spell that? Oh, Valkyrie. Oh, with a Y. Is it on Steam or PlayStation or what's it on? DS2 level design gets attention about the lava on top of the castle. I don't know what you're talking about. The water should be red. My immersion is broken and my day is ruined. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, it's it's ghost blood. That's why it's transparent. It's ghost blood. There you go. Immersion fixed. Have you tried Final Fantasy 16? No, I have not. The only Final Fantasy game I've played is Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And Final Fantasy, I played like 30 minutes of Final Fantasy 7 after Rebirth. Those are the only ones I've played. Oh, it's on PS5. Oh, the other thing I was going to do, because I know my memory sucks, let's do this together now. Before I forget, let's do this together now. Let's create our voting poll. And I'm going to... Let's see. Our next... Oh my god, I have caps locks on. Our next... Oh my god, I can't freaking type right now. Our next viewer request stream is coming up on Monday. What day would that be? Monday. Today's let's see. That would be the 20th. So that'd be 10/20. And we'll just say vote below on what you would like to see played. Text poll. All right, so we said faith, and I'll just say horror game because I'm sure some people may not even know what that is. And then we were gonna say OG Hollow Knight. What else? You mentioned something about the PS6 on Newsbreak. The PS6. What I was talking, okay. So I'm working on a video right now. I'm investigating the Bloodborne situation. And what I was talking about on PS6 is I think that the best chance that we have for a Bloodborne remake will be a launch title or close to launch title on PS6. The reason I think that is because if you look at Sony's release history, their remakes that they made, like Ratchet and Clank and Demon Souls, they were always 2-generation gaps. PS3 for Demon Souls, and then they remade it as a launch title for PS5. Same thing, two generation gap for Ratchet and Clank. And there's a couple others that are like that as well. So I think that maybe the reason that we're starting to hear Bloodborne rumor, or I mean, there's always Bloodborne rumors, but you know, the reason that we've had some strange things happen here recently, like the people getting shut down who were working on like remasters, like PC ports and stuff, getting sent cease and desist letters from Sony. Here recently when they'd been working on it for years and years and Sony never did anything, and then all of a sudden they come down on them with these legal problems and stuff like that. I think that potentially what could be going on, and again, I'm still working on it. I'll put out the video. The investigation is not complete by any means. I'm just trying to, my preliminary thoughts. I think what could be going on is they're working on a Bloodborne remake right now, and their plan is to release it for the PS6 because everybody's been thinking PS5, but PS5's too close to PS4. In their mind, I don't think that they think it needs a remake. So I think that if we're going to get it, it's going to be on PS6. That's what I was talking about. Armored Core 6. Right. Armored Core 6. Got it. Another one. And we need a fourth one. Tormented Souls 2 comes on October 21st. What kind of game is that? Almost plat. Time Stranger? The Evil Within 1? You wanted the Evil Within 1? Is that what you want, Tyrant King? I can make that the fourth if that's what you want. Bloodborne remake? Potentially. Bloodborne didn't sell as much as the other PS games like God of War or even Uncharted. Bloodborne is not coming, folks. Let's accept this. Okay, so I'm not gonna disrespect you, but I am going to push back on this because I've heard this. Even Moist Critical brought this up, and this is a topic that I'm going to cover in the video as well. Here is the problem with that argument. Bloodborne, at the time of the Demon Souls remake, Demon Souls sold way less copies than what Bloodborne has sold now. So the problem with the logic for of people who make that argument is they're not looking at what Sony has actually done in the past. They look at current sales numbers from some of their other franchises and they're like, oh, Bloodborne hasn't reached that level. The problem is that Sony has already proven that they're willing to remake games that haven't sold that high. Bloodborne's sales numbers are like 3 or 4 times more than what Demon Souls sold at the time when Demon Souls was remade. So if what they're saying is true, or if what you're saying, or Moist Critical or whatever, if that is true, then they never would have remade Demon Souls. That's the problem with that argument. And that's why I think that I just don't think people have put enough thought, because I initially thought that too. When I heard it, I was like, okay, maybe that's true. Let me look into this. So I started researching the numbers on the Demon Souls remake and how many copies it sold at launch. And it was not that many compared to Bloodborne now. I think Bloodborne's like 7 million copies. Demon Souls had only sold like 1 million or 2 copies at the time in which it was remade. So I don't think that that's going to be an obstacle at all. If you want to add a short that can basically, play through Fire Witch. Oh, okay. Hold up. I'm going to put, since Tyrant King made the suggestion, I'm going to put his in there. Since we already have one that you suggested earlier. The evil... Hold on. Evil within one. Right? Is that it? Yeah, the evil within one. Okay. Boom. There we go, boys. It's posted. Go vote on your favorite. Cha-ching. We likey. You've played all the Final Fantasy games? That's crazy. But then again, Demon Souls Remake never sold that well either. So that might be a good point. But you have the Demon Souls case to know that people are that willing to drop money on remakes. You're not 100% off base on that. I do think that you have a decent point there. I would say the problem with that though is that Sony is not stupid. And I can guarantee you, they 100% understand the difference between the fan base and reception of Bloodborne Remake or Bloodborne 2 versus the fan base and reception of Demon Souls. They're in two different stratospheres. When Demon Souls was remade, it did not have near the fan base that Bloodborne has now, right? So yes, it is true that maybe Demon Souls didn't sell as well, like blow everybody away with the sales numbers. But at the same time, Sony, they're not idiots, at least, well, complete idiots. They have not given us a Bloodborne 2 yet, so that's a problem. But they're not completely stupid, and they understand that Bloodborne 2 or a Bloodborne remake, or heck, at this point, even a Bloodborne PC port would break the internet and sell 4 million copies in the first week. I think they know that very well. I want to see a remake for sure. I platinumed the game. I'm just saying it's unlikely. I wouldn't say it's likely. My point is that if it's going to happen, I think it'll happen on PS6. If PS6 comes and goes, or even like the first 2 years of PS6 comes and goes, and it hasn't happened, I think at that point we have to say it's probably never coming. Or at least we have no reason to believe that it ever would. Alright, let's try and find a lantern. We gotta end the stream soon, but I wanna at least try to get to something. Oh god! He's about to gatify me. Rather see a remake over a sequel? I don't know. If it's Miyazaki directed, I would rather see a sequel. If it is not oh shoot! God. If it's not directed by Miyazaki, I would rather see a remaster or a remake. That was anticlimactic. What? Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. I thought somebody threw that. Patient room, floor 5. Nah, I'm good. Whoa. Did you see the news 2 weeks ago where Jeff Grubb said an insider revealed that Sony is interested in Bloodborne but is waiting by and from to make a move which aligns with an ex-Sony CEO said before? I did not see that. The only thing I saw was that Jeff Grubb said nothing's happening to his knowledge with Bloodborne. What did you see? Where did you see that? Where can I look it up? I thought it was patient room 667. Bro, I need to work. I will catch you tomorrow. All right, see you, bud. Appreciate you. Please be a shortcut. He tried to jump us out of nowhere, didn't he? I haven't even taken a shower yet, bro. I'm a dirty, dirty boy. Mike, I'm trying to focus, bud. You can't be saying that stuff right now. Bloodborne, A Dream Remade, or Bloodborne 2, Nightmare Revisited. Those are both good titles. I would play either one of them. Apologize for that 6-7 meme. What? I'm just trying to be like the kids today, you know? To be a streamer, you gotta act like the kids do, right? Oh, there's bad guys right there, aren't there? Well, F. See what's down here. It means nothing and is terrible? Well, there are plenty of things that mean nothing, but are still really good, you know? Like, nothing immediately comes to mind, but I swear it's out there. Stun lockage. Ooh, blood vials. In the Jeff Grubb podcast, after he mentions Bloodborne, there's another moment like 5 minutes after he says nothing's happening. Or he mentions that Sony's interested but doesn't want to do it without FromSoft. Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's been rumored for a long time that the holdup with Bloodborne could be or is that Miyazaki's too busy and is working on other things, and Sony won't do it unless he works on it, or he won't let them do it until he was ready to work on it. Either one. And that could very well be. And I do remember something about an ex-CEO of Sony saying something similar. But the issue with that is that Well, one, if that's the case, then it's not a good sign because Miyazaki doesn't like sequels. And so the likelihood that he would ever stop working on something new and go work on a Bloodborne sequel or even a remake, I don't think he probably would do that. If that's what the holdup is. Or if he is gonna do it, it would be something where he just kind of puts it on the back burner and does it eventually, but it's not really that high on his priority list. But is it possible? Yeah, it could be. I'm gonna have to look up that podcast and see if I can find like the direct quotes. Do either of you speak Spanish? No. Or maybe it was his co-host. Someone mentioned it, but one of them said those exact words. Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look into that and see if I can find out where that happened. Hopefully, he was supposed to die. Hold on, we got more places to go over here. See you later, buddy. Something just tried to fall on me. They're freaking trying to poison trap me or something. Alright, so I can go around that way. Oh, I can talk to this one. I almost killed him.
Save me, please. I don't hear anything.
Or her.
Oh, Lady Maria, save me, please. I don't hear anything.
Kill her? Okay. Oh, we can't go this way. Oh, this is the original area. Just Insider says one thing, then you have Miyazaki. It's not his place to talk about it, and that he doesn't want to get in trouble. Yeah, and you also have direct quotes from Miyazaki himself, where he pretty much hints that he would want to make another Bloodborne, but it's not up to him. So this is why I'm making this video, because I feel like there's a lot of things that have been said by a lot of people, by Miyazaki, by Sony executives, like all over the place, and I want to try and like do a detailed investigation, find all the things that have been said, and see if I can figure out anything like a solid theory of what might be going on. So that's what I'm working on. A poison knife. Mm-hmm. Alright, so I guess we need to go back up. It'd be nice to find another lantern, friends. A little lantern would be nice. Is this the shortcut?
Is that you, Lady Maria? No. You're someone else. Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid.
Don't describe it.
Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Murky.
Alright, okay, alright, we get it. Oh, hey, we're back down here. Should be a lantern past the big door at the top of the stairs. No lantern since you made the 6-7 joke? It wasn't even me, it was Mike. I just participated. At the top of the stairs, huh? So we need to go back up this ladder or back up this elevator. And then out here. How do we get up there, though? You didn't like this level since you got lost easily? Yeah, I can definitely see that. I have no idea, like... It's a bunch of winding staircases. I just gotta figure out where exactly I need to go. Oh, probably up there. Woo! You about ended us there. You know, just for that, you die. You were gonna die either way. I'm just kidding. Getting lost in this game is part of the charm. True that. Yeah, you're not wrong. It is part of the charm. I think you gotta go to the second floor, then jump upstairs. Think so? I think this is the way we go right here. I think. Oh, let's look. I haven't been here yet, so I would say we're at least on the right track. F y'all, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I knew. I already knew. Not gonna happen, friends. Not gonna happen to this guy.
Listen close, and you too will hear the sound of water.
Water?
Listen, son.
I'm gonna put you out of your misery, buddy. You don't seem very happy. You seem like you'd be happy you're dead. Oh, God. I'll just tank those hits. Who gives enough? Oh, we're going up? Interesting. A freaking crow? I'm not even gonna go over there. Why would I go over there? That house should give you access to the door. Okay. Some just died. Whoa! These dudes came running out of nowhere. How did they aggro? Fine strike. Blood gem. Wonder what that one does. Huh. Am I supposed to be over there? Climb up here, maybe? Oh, it just takes me back here again. I don't get it. If you go back to the very top where there should be a blob of matter, there's a very thin, narrow walkway. Ah, I do remember seeing that. So it's right over here then.
Splish, splash. Splish, splash.
Splish, splash. Brain fluid. Ah! It's alive again. Someone edited in the chicken song? Why? What do you mean it's funny? I'm just trying to figure out where to go. That was weird. So I guess I go back down and give her the brain fluid. Oh, brain fluid lady. No, you just had it? I just had what? What do you mean? Divine punishment for the 6-7 joke? The lever? I used the lever. It took me up. Right? You never had 6? You never even had 7? Are you talking about the lever that was on this? Hold on. Are you talking about the lever that's on that thing over there? Oh yeah, okay, I get you now. I got you. Now we can access new places. Okay, let's go. Let's go find some new places. Ah. A hunter fight. GG's, bro. See you, buddy. I was super content just letting me in. Tyrant King's all on edge, just...
Plop,
Just because I freaking made a 6-7 joke. More brain fluid. Aha. Oh, don't die. Holy God. Oh! I thought this was a lantern. This was supposed to be a lantern. Oh, I didn't know what I'm supposed to attack here. Living failures? Whoa, watch out. This is not my favorite fight. Whoa! What just happened? That was a dumb fight. Oh my god. Yeah, the other two were better. For sure. That was the worst fight of the DLC so far. Different, but not my favorite. But hey, we got it done. First try, nonetheless. Easy fight. Just gimmicky is all. Not my favorite, but hey. A good, you know, gimmick fights, they kind of have a purpose. It kind of breaks the monotony here and there, I guess. So I don't mind a gimmick fight every now and then. You fought those guys like you didn't want to do the run back. I did not want to do the run back, that's for sure. I'm glad we did not die. Good God. You fought those living failures. That's what your mom calls me. Hey, that's all right, buddy. At least we like you. It's one of the lamest bosses in the game. Yeah, that one wasn't that good. That one wasn't that good. You might eat your words soon. Why? I'm just saying I kind of enjoyed that. I mean, it was like it breaks up, you know, it gives you a little bit something different to have to deal with, but it was, you know, an easy fight for sure. Especially if you just gun parry him, that's all. Bro doesn't know. I will find out though. Next stream tomorrow. We're gonna call it a night for tonight, boys. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll be back tomorrow with more Bloodborne and a brand new costume, of course. Probably not one as cool as this. We're running out of somewhat masculine costumes, I think. Ignorance is bliss, and I'm gonna live in it for another 24 hours. You guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. At what time? 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. My bad. I just saw that before I was about to hit end stream. Yeah, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, or as close to it as I can get. But I try to get at 8 p.m. All right. See y'all.